What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Nemo's podcast. My name is Amar Nemo, aka Cinema Nerd. Welcome back. I know it's been a minute. Doesn't mean I wasn't watching movies. I've watched Angel Has Fallen, It Chapter 2, and a couple other films I'm going to review, The Kitchen, and stuff like that. I just been real busy doing films, actually, and stuff. And I went out of state last week and the week before, actually, for a pretty cool thing. I hope it works out. I don't really like to talk about it, but the opportunity was just amazing. I auditioned 6 times for this role, and we'll see what happens. I left on a Saturday, okay? Came back on Monday, 2 in the morning. My team called me at 9 o'clock, text messages, phone calls. I'm knocked out, and they wanted to see me again. So I literally had to book another ticket for the next day. Yeah, almost $2,000. But that's what, you have a dream, you get up and you go for it. It's not going to come to you. You don't sit on your ass and just wait for something to happen. You have to go and get it. That's why you work, okay? You help your family out, you help yourself out, of course, and your friends, whoever. But, always, for all the actors out there or anybody, save a little money to the side. You know what I mean? Hopefully you have good credit, okay? Just do it. Don't procrastinate. Just get up and do it. Yeah, that's my Shia LaBeouf. Do it. All right? So if I do get this, okay, positive vibes, obviously I will make a video after the film comes out because I'm sure I'm not allowed to talk about it if I do get it, or if I don't get it, I'm still not going to talk about it. But when it does drop, I will tell you my experience and my adventure. I did vlog when I was out there. I can't even tell you what state I went to, but it's going to be pretty cool. Now let's start off with It. Okay, director Andy Muschietti, I pronounce his last name. It's the same director as the first one, same team, same everything. I think this guy is a genuine director. He knows what he wants. He knows how to shoot, and he's really good with kids because it's really hard to work with kids. I mean, they're not really kids. They're like teenagers, basically, but it's still difficult, especially for the whole SAG thing. If you're younger than 18, I think it's maybe 4 hours or 6 hours you're allowed to work on set, so that shit is difficult. Now, let's talk about his direction in this film. It's the same shit. Obviously, it's chapter 2. So, 27 years later, it comes back. Georgie, want a balloon, Georgie? We all float, Georgie. Yeah, okay. So he comes back, right? And I'm not going to spoil anything, but it's kind of crazy. My favorite part of this movie is the beginning. It's really fucked up, messed up beginning, but just like the depth of it was insane because something came out of nowhere. I'm like, oh shit, this is about to go down. But I really, there was a fucked up hate crime in the film, and it was just, I know it's in the book, so I understand why they put it, because a lot of people do complain about like, oh, they didn't put this in the book. Oh, but they put that in there. They took that out, put that in. Like, dude, just shut the hell up. Let people make a movie. People have to cut, okay? Editors have to cut. You can't put every little fucking thing from the book into the movie because it's going to be a 5-hour movie. And this movie was long. That is my complaint, okay? The movie is long. If the movie is 3 hours and I'm entertained, like Wolf of Wall Street or Casino or some shit like that, or even The Dark Knight, of course, I'm watching it. Well, that movie wasn't 3 hours. It was like 240, but whatever. You know what I'm saying? If I'm entertained and you got me into this movie, I don't care if the movie's 7-10 hours long. This movie did lack a lot, okay? Meaning like the back and forth, going to the past and to the future again with the kids and stuff like that. And the CGI wasn't there really with one of the actors. I think his name is Finn Wolfhard from, Stranger Things. His CGI, because the kid's grown so fast, so quickly, and that's why Stranger Things took a year off, because the kids were growing up so fast. And it happened in this movie because you could tell there's some CGI stuff in his face. I watched it in the Dolby Cinema. I always love watching movies in Dolby. And it was just, like, fuck, man. This is like almost a $150 million movie, I'm guessing, or $100 million movie. CGI could have been just a little bit better. You can definitely tell. I know I could. Now, the kid killed it. All the kids were awesome in this movie, and I understand why they were in this movie and going back and forth and all that kind of stuff. So, because the first movie was so good, and they didn't want to take that whole Stranger Things, Loser Club vibe out of the film. So I get that. Now, 27 years into the future, them as adults, they rocked it. I think all the actors were spit images of the kids. I loved it, especially Bill Hader as Richie, who played Finn, like I was talking about. He is the MVP of this movie. Bill Hader is fucking amazing. This guy can do anything and everything, man. Comedy, drama, just everything. You know, there is a couple things I didn't like about not Bill Hader's part, actually. Like, all the kids were kind of they're grown up and they're kind of all successful except for kind of like Mike. Mike stayed back in the town and stuff, and he's calling them saying, yo, homeboy's back. Yes, it is back. Georgie is gone. Fucking gone. Yeah. All right. Well, he is back, obviously, and Mike calls him, and they're like driving Escalades, and one's a stand-up comedian, and they're all just successful. Beverly, I'm not gonna get into that. It was just like, all right, these guys, they really made it, which is awesome. Usually doesn't always work out like that. If you got a group of friends, like 10 of you, there's a couple, missteps, I should say. So anyway, the gore was cool, but it wasn't as scary as the first one. Okay, I thought the first one was a lot scarier, and I liked the miniseries too. I never knew it was a miniseries until years later, because when I saw the movie, one of my older brothers, Jason, he and his younger brother Steve, we would watch it, and it was in the VHS tapes. It came too in the cassette, and we'd watch them. We would actually go in the sewers like psychos, honest to God, right in front of my house. I had a field and a movie theater right across the street, maybe like 30 feet away. Showcase Cinemas, 15 Mile Van Dyke. Crazy. So we thought, Ninja Turtles were down there and stuff. But one time we went down there, honest to God truth, there was fucking balloons in the sewer. Hand to God, man. Me and Steve were like, what the hell? We thought his older brother Jay put the balloons in there to fuck with us, but he swears up and down that it was never him. I don't know. Somebody was watching it and they were trying to mess around. It was weird, dude. Weird. For a second, I thought my whole arm's going to get ripped off and shit. We all float, Georgie. We all float. That whole lip thing that Bill Skarsgård does, this kid is awesome. Let's talk about him for a second. Yes, he portrays it once again, and this kid is just a phenomenal actor. I mean, his dad is a great actor. His brother's a great actor himself. Their whole family are good actors. His dad was in, what would you guys know him from? Good Will Hunting, Marvel movies, Thor, the doctor, the scientist, Jane Foster's teacher. Okay, that's his dad, Bill Skarsgård's dad. I forgot his name. And his brother played Tarzan and a bunch of other movies and stuff. That family is so talented, like to the T. I mean, these guys just, they know what's up. They know how to act. I love it. And I think they're Swedish, but regardless, they're awesome. And he is the MVP of this movie too, obviously. And Jessica Chastain, she was awesome. Like, they were spin images of their younger selves, which is crazy to me. Like, holy shit. But Bill Hader just had it on point. His punchlines, the way he delivered every single line, I loved it. And of course, James McAvoy. James McAvoy was fucking awesome. He's one of my favorite actors. I still think he's underrated. I love this dude, man. I mean, he's just such a phenomenal actor. Yes, he's great as Professor X, but watch his other movies. Of course, Split. What else did he like? The first movie I seen him in was Wanted. That shit was fucking awesome. I loved every bit of it. Isaiah Mustafa. This guy is badass. This guy is going to be, I think he should play Muhammad Ali, because he just the way he talks and walks and the way he looks and everything and his length, and his size, he should do a biopic of Muhammad Ali. I know Will Smith already did it, but if they do it in the future, I think he'll be such a great actor for that movie. Now let's talk about, I don't want to spoil nothing. Not really, man. It's just really freaking long. I mean, we talked about the CGI being scary and stuff. It's just like, they should just end it after this. Oh, there is a cool cameo in this movie, okay? There's a badass cameo in this movie. I loved it, and it makes sense why. It was a little long, but it's fine. But it's worth it, because when you see the cameo, you see the person, you're like, okay, well, this makes fucking sense. I'm going to sit back and just shut up and watch this cameo real quick. It's great. Well, that's pretty much it, I think, on it. I'm going to rate it right now. I'm going to rate this movie a 7 out of 10. I do like the first one a lot better. The first one was just on point more. It was a lot faster. I get it. The movie made so much money, and they wanted to make this one a lot longer, and it's supposed to be a little bit longer, just like the miniseries. Okay, I get that, but it's like, you could have took 20 freaking minutes out of the movie, man. Like, shit. Like, 20 minutes would have been good. 2 hours and 50 minutes or something. Yeah, 250. That's just way too long, dude. Yeah, 7 out of 10. Please, guys, subscribe, like, comment, and share if you like this video. I really appreciate all your support. I love you all. When I get some big news, I promise you I'm going to share it with you. I'm a go-getter, okay, guys? I work 80 hours a week, and I still go out there and I still audition, I still act because it is my dream. This is going to happen one day. That's the way you have to think. And if you want something, go out there and get it. Okay? If you just do a little bit of what you want, just a little bit, something's going to happen. You just got to be on the right track. I got a movie called Revenge of the Mask 2 that drops next month. The trailer's dropping out soon. Check out TikTok and Red Banshee Day Out. That's on YouTube right now and stuff. It's like a little promotion for the movie Revenge of the Mask. Also, I got a demo reel coming out real soon. All right, guys. I really appreciate everything once again. 7 out of 10 for it. Thank you guys so much. Cinema Nerd is out. Peace.